Draw one back by Fawcett, the game-winning goal scorer. As the shot on net is gloved by got her 6th of the season last night. Fawcett in the corner, tied up along the boards. As Pena battles with it down low, it's Markstrom coming back the other way. Her pass is picked off in the middle of the offensive zone for Bemidji. Wheeling around as that one goes in front, nobody home for the Beavers. Played back and Anderson up to Olekainen, but it was off her skate and she couldn't control. Wright with it now. Wright wheeling behind as Anderson tries to get a stick on it. Now in the skates as Patricus tries to chip it away, but a good defensive play as Hunt's able to recover. Moody behind her own net. Up to Patricus, who loses it again. Bemidji trying to start back, tied up there, but Olekainen will flip it out. This could go down for icing, but it's waved off. The Huskies get a change as Bemidji starts off, picked off there by Patricus. Patricus with a nice move. She's tripped off and off the iron it goes. Settled down by Rose and started out again by Wright. Trying to pull through was the stick of Thibodeau, but taken away by the Huskies. Corralled once more by Berglund. Berglund walking around. Her toss in front hit a skate, and it's picked up again by Markstrom, who slams on the brakes in the corner. Markstrom trying to find it, taken away there by Thibodeau. Once again, it's Berglund. Out to the back for Rose. Her shot on net goes kicked into the corner by Fitzgerald. Dynick trying to push it ahead to Broughton. She does. Unit change. Hutchinson walks in. Her shot goes wide of the net. And back behind is Salins. Patricus' backhand pass hits a stick and out for Maurer it goes. Shot on net, easily saved by Fitzgerald. Across for Rose now, who enters onside at the line as Wright was tied up with her. Turbeville trying to push it ahead, does, and it's Salin back the other way. A nice pass to Patricus and a chip forward for Olekainen. Olekainen loses it as she had a breakaway. Now Moody back to Olekainen. Moody, shot blocked again. It was Wright getting a pad on it. Chipped forward by Dynick. And Redford tying it up along the near. Kicked in the corner easily by Fitzgerald. Salins tying it up along the boards and pushing it ahead for McCarrick. Thrown in front there, but steered away by Turbeville. Now Bemidji looking for some pressure. Terrace pushes it up now. Shot on net, blockered away by Fitzgerald. And the Huskies start back with Salins. Olekainen will kick it up to her stick, but it's too far. As a Bemidji clearing pass ended up hitting Olekainen again. In comes Berglund now for Bemidji at the line. She goes down behind the goal line and pushes it up again. Across for Joyce, whose shot gloved by Fitzgerald, and out to the point for Hunt. Her shot knocked out of the air by Markstrom, who starts back. Markstrom with it now all by herself. She'll spin away and try to chip it behind her to Patricus, but it's flipped out to neutral ice again. Anderson with a nice move in her own zone will just spin away. And Salins will head it up to Olekainen. Too far for Olekainen as she will finally control and push it to her partner in Patricus. Bemidji starts back now. Chipped ahead as Olekainen's down low. Taken away there by Tugis with 2 minutes remaining in the first. Battled up along the boards and knocked out of the air again by Salins. Salins starts back. Her pass too far again as it's turned back by Billick. Centering pass for Olekainen too far, as it'll be Anderson for Bemidji walking in. Anderson wheeling around, faking a pass out to the point, now finally goes for Billick's shot on, but saving Olekainen's able to break out. Olekainen will stop her own zone, but she gets her stick lifted, and the puck taken away by Terrace. Rink-wide pass too far for Wright, but Terrace will tap it low. First to the puck was Fawcett, and a shot goes high and over the net as Wright was looking to go over the shoulder of Fitzgerald. Salins leaves it for Markstrom and tapped ahead. That one hops the stick of Olekainen at neutral ice. Anderson will push it forward, but will be forced to chase it back in her own zone. A big collision down low leaves Anderson of Bemidji shooken up in the corner. She'll find her way back into the play as Patricus tips it back for Salins. Now Anderson up to her feet, back checks into the zone. Tied up along the boards, not much movement and a whistle blown as we have another frozen puck. Now Wovoda starts back, but it's gloved and knocked down, and we get a hand pass on Patricus. So we'll go all the way down into Husky territory for a face-off. Shots on goal to this point, 17 for BSU, 13 for St. Cloud State. Huskies trail by 2 after the latest goal by Togus. Tipped wide of the net and controlled again by Wright. Wright will leave it forward. That shot hit a stick in front, and Patricus will start it back. Olekainen flips it in nicely into the offensive zone and goes after the puck. She'll steal it away and throw it out to the point. Trying to hold it in, can't, was Markstrom, and Bemidji comes back the other way. That shot looked like it handcuffed her own zone. Hunt once more up to Berglund. Tied up along the boards by Patricus as Salins tried to clear it out. The goal scorer for the Huskies starts back the other way. She headmans it up to Patricus, but it's taken away there as the pass was too far. Hutchinson's one touch up to Nelson was relayed in deep, and the Huskies try to catch the Beavers on a change. It's Patricus back the other way. Sent off the end wall, going after it, but easily covered. Gerald making the save, and Olekainen's able to break out. Olekainen will stop her own zone, but she gets her stick lifted, and the puck taken away by Terrace. Rink-wide pass too far for Wright, but Terrace will tap it low. First to the puck was Fawcett, and a shot goes high and over the net as Wright was looking to go over the shoulder of Fitzgerald. Salins leaves it for Markstrom and tapped ahead. That one hops the stick of Olekainen at neutral ice. Turbeville will push it forward, but it's sent back in deep again. And walking around the net is Markstrom. That shot hit off the ankle of Turbeville and controlled deep in the corner. Taken away there by Thibodeau, but the Huskies try to get out of their own zone. Markstrom's too fast. Her pass too far for Turbeville. Now comes Patricus in 2-on-1. Patricus shot way over the net as that missed everything. Looking for a breakaway. 27 remaining in the second period. Patricus starts back for the Huskies. One more rush here in the second period. Thrown in front for Patricus, who on her knees tries to push it home, but she's tied up. Olekainen trying to push it back, but back comes Togus for Bemidji. Anderson whines and fires. She might not have known how much time was left on the clock. Still 10 seconds. Tied up along the boards as that's the horn of the second period. Out comes Billick. Billick's pass finds Maurer walking up the middle. Trying to throw it in front, but steered away. Now intercepted. But Olekainen will find it anyway. Up to Patricus now. 3-on-2 at the line. Patricus will wheel behind the net. Patricus still with it. She leaves it off for McCarrick, who cycles down low, throwing it in front. Olekainen shot blocked away. Rebound, and she scores! Needing a goal here quickly. It's Olekainen out now with Pena and Salins. Pass too far for Olekainen, who couldn't control. Redford and Slattery remain at the back. Tipped ahead and played forward for Berglund. Berglund killing time in the offensive zone. She sends it way over the net, but picked up first there by Joyce. Joyce controls, but taken away now by Salins. A weak shot on net is picked up now by Redford, who starts back for the Huskies. 3.5 to go, down by 3. Pena's able to slip her way through. Back to Pena. Once more out to the point. Good passing by the Huskies here. Redford shot tipped on it. Rebound loose as Pena got a stick on it. But nobody could push it home. Huskies desperately need one quickly as Miller walks in, but it hit a pad in front. Rebound caromed out towards the front of the net, but taken away by Salins. Redford controls in her own zone, nothing to do with it, but Moody back behind her own net with 1 second. Now no seconds remaining on the power play. A 5-on-3 kill for Bemidji. Salins will push it ahead for Olekainen. Olekainen crashes hard into the corner as Thibodeau starts back for Bemidji. Walking in is Rose now, who will backhand it deep. Olekainen can't control that one. It'll go down. No. And in Bemidji, the Beavers came away with 2 3-1 victories. Salins walks in now. She slams on the brakes and will go to the back. Pena's shot blocked in front. And Bemidji will break out with ease. Shot blocked off there as the Huskies come back. Pena tried to chip it forward to Salins, but they weren't on the same page. Now cleared out to center, and Joyce will chase. Tilke will push it forward for Olekainen. Shots blocked by Rose. A nice hold there by Olekainen, who just backhands it low. Pass there broken up by Olekainen again. Pass off the boards goes down. No icing, as it could have been played by a Bemidji stick. Now a whistle by as Turbeville fell down. Joyce walks in. That shot blocked away by Moody as Joyce tried to slip it through. Now Joyce again, walking her way through, taken away. 2-on-2 is Tilke, has Olekainen with her. Tilke now, trying to backhand her way through. On the doorstep for Olekainen, but she never saw the puck. Out comes Nelson at the line for Bemidji. Rode off to the boards and taken away, but brought back again by Berglund, whose pass never makes it to her forward of Nelson. Thrown in front, sticked away by Hespenheide. Down low for Nelson. She's behind the goal line and will send it across to Berglund. Cycled back. Once more to Nelson. And furthered along to Berglund, whose pass in front finally goes to the point. That shot is gloved by in a hold, down by 3 with 12 minutes to go in the third period. It was Stephanie Anderson getting the goal. Togus adds her third point of the game with an assist. And Billick tallies a point to her total. Huskies walking in now. The Olekanen shot hit off a stick in front. Salins would have played it, but she would have been offside, so she clears the zone as Slattery steps up offensively. Pena tying it up along the boards, and Redford will slow it down in her own zone. Maybe a sense of urgency for the Huskies now trailing by 3. For the Huskies, they had 17 shots attempted. 8 of them were blocked, giving Bemidji a total of 12 on the game. Walking in now is Pena's shot as that one goes wide of the net. And Olekanen holds out to the point as that one's tipped on net, but a huge save by Mowat. Pinching in was Salins as Bemidji's Rose breaks out of the zone. Headed up to Togus, who walks in. Togus with 2 goals on the night. Her centering pass hops the stick of Miller. But Togus controls still. McCarrick's able to push it through her own legs and find Olekanen getting out of the zone.